Hey guys, and welcome to my new series. In this video I'm going to be playing some Battlefield 4, but I'm going to be talking to you mainly about Battlefield 5. Now I know it's not out yet, obviously it's just only been announced, but as we found out during the week there that it's most likely going to be called Battlefield 5 Armageddon, and I think that title alone is awesome. I think it is so cool. I think it's a really badass title. So I just wanted to sort of, express my my interest in Battlefield 5, and I want to say what I think they could improve and what features I'd like to see. So first of all, I could definitely see them improving the launch, which was a huge problem in Battlefield 4, as all Battlefield 4 players know. The launch was completely botched in this game. I think it was like 6 months before this game was playable, even on PC, of course. I don't know about consoles, but I know there was a lot of network problems and a lot of rubber banding issues and bullet hit markers and all. It was a disaster. It was still a really fun game to play, and I really enjoyed the game, but it's just the launch was a complete botch, and I really hope that they put a little bit more time into improving the launch in Battlefield 5. I also hope that they improve other stuff, like I don't know, maybe including more vehicles like they did in the expansion packs. They brought in the boats that can drive on land. They were really cool. They were kind of an interesting take. Maybe a few new game modes, or maybe some tweaks to some old game modes. I don't know. Maybe whatever they want to do. I definitely think they could improve. Now, this is one thing that they may not do, but I would love to see it. And they could definitely improve the squads. I think you should be rewarded for playing as a squad, playing as a team. I think, I've played way too many games in Battlefield 4 where you've just sort of, you spawn and you run off. Your squad's over there, they're over there, they're over there. I think you should be rewarded for being with your squad members and sort of, going on full-on missions with your squad where you're, together and giving orders and going, right, we're going to go for this building, we're going to go for this capture point, and then everyone moves to that capture point together. Kind of similar to the way, teams are in Rainbow Six Siege. You always see teams sticking together. They break through the same door, they go through the same room, which is, I think it's great. I love that. I love the kind of camaraderie, the teamwork that's used in Rainbow Six. I think it's awesome. So I would love to see that in Battlefield 5, some kind of squad gameplay. I would also love to see a little bit more, I don't know, air orientated games. Now, I don't mean game modes that are just focused on air. I kind of mean game modes that are, I don't know, like kind of that incorporate land, sea, and air better. I feel that, you get some that are just land, and then you maybe get like a couple of planes fighting above, but that's not really very interesting, is it? It'd be awesome if it was like, sort of land and air kind of interacting with each other a lot more, kind of helicopters, destroying things and people shooting up the helicopters. I know it kind of is now, but I mean, it could be a little bit more intertwined. Same with sea. Sea is not really affecting land as much as it should be. Or maybe it is, and I'm just not experiencing it, but that's just my thoughts anyway. Take it with a grain of salt. I also think they can improve the campaign. Now, I know this is something that a lot of you will definitely agree with, is that they could definitely improve the campaign. Make it more of a theatrical, kind of a cinematic feel to it. Like, I know, personally, now I know you're all going to go apeshit, but personally I think that the Call of Duty campaigns are awesome. They're like watching a movie. Back when the Modern Warfare series, when you played, you were against the Russian guy Makarov, and it was like watching a really long movie. It was amazing. All the cinematic feel to it, like the deaths in it, or the, you cared for the characters. I know it's not really the core part, but it's still nice to have, especially for people who don't have internet, which, it's very scarce in these days, but still, it's still nice to have a good single player campaign to fall back to. And especially like in the Call of Duty games, the single player campaigns are spectacular. They're really, written to be a proper campaign, if you get what I mean. Like each and every game has an awesome campaign, but Battlefield just really lacks in campaign. It sacrifices its campaign for its multiplayer. But on the other hand, the multiplayer is amazing, and it's so much better than Call of Duty's multiplayer. I'm just going to say that now. I know a lot of you might like Call of Duty, but I think Call of Duty's multiplayer is terrible. I think the way that you kind of run around the map and everybody just runs behind each other and shoots each other, it's just scattered shrapnels everywhere. It's shit. It's not organized. Like, as you can see in my video here, all the players are sticking together. They're attacking one point. As you've seen bundles of players in elevators, which is a bad idea, by the way. But they're all in one point, shooting at, you know, one group. They're going for one spot. They're going for one objective. Whereas in Call of Duty, there's not that many things revolved around conquest type game modes. It's more just kill as many people as you can, do it whatever way you can, and have fun. Which is, it might appeal to some people, but it's not my, you know, it's not my type of thing. I prefer the teamwork involved in Battlefield. The way that everybody's like, come on, let's go this way, or, you know, we'll attack this one objective, and if everybody moves on it, you have more of a chance of getting it. I love that. I think that's awesome. But yeah, the campaigns could definitely be tweaked to be a little bit more, I don't really know how to explain it. A little bit more cinematic, I guess, would probably be kind of like a movie. I'd love to be watching a movie as I'm playing the game. It'd be awesome. Kind of car chases, maybe. You know, that type of... well, it was kind of in the first level in the Battlefield 4, the fishing in Baku level. Or Baku, sorry, I don't know how to explain it. Where the Russian helicopter is following the group. They follow them up the building, and then they take down the jet, or they take down the helicopter in front of them, and they all fall off the building. Then they drive, and the Russian helicopter follows them and attacks them, and they blow it up. That was awesome, but it was the only sort of thing. It was used for the demo, so I can see why, you know, I can see why it was used for that. But definitely it could be a, you know, a solid part of the game. You know, everyone could go, wow, I really like that campaign, and kind of make it a difference in the game. You know. Another thing I would love to see implemented in the game would be maybe a little bit more players. Now, I know you're thinking I'm crazy here. 64 is definitely enough, but you could have bigger maps with a bigger amount of players. Like, I'm not talking about something like Arma 2 maps, but, you know, that sort of scale, definitely. If Arma can do it, DICE can do it. Or, sorry, yeah, if Arma can do it, Battlefield can do it, obviously. I mean, maybe, I don't know, 74, 80 players, 82 players, I don't know. Maybe if they could do it, they could do it. It would be pretty awesome. But, like, you wouldn't be able to do it for maps such as this map, Operation Metro, because it's just too close quarters. There's already way too many people on this map, as you can see. This map is just a clusterfuck of destruction, that's it. That's the simple way of putting it. It's just grenades after grenades after grenades. Bottlenecking points where you meet in a corridor and they're fighting. Two teams are fighting for the corridor for about an hour, literally. I think this entire game is fighting for this sort of, you know, this sort of stairwell here. Yeah, and then they moved on to the stairway, the elevator, or the escalators, those parts, and it was just a complete clusterfuck. But like, you could not up the player limit on maps like that. But on maps like, I don't know, Zavod 311 or Galmud Railway, they're just two off the top of my head there. They would definitely be awesome with a higher player rate, but they'd have to be expanded that little bit more to incorporate the higher player limit, if you get what I mean. But I mean, you know, it's probably, you probably might not think the same, but I just definitely think it would improve the game. I think maybe a few select game modes that would improve it. But yeah, that's just what I gotta say anyway. That's kind of, yeah, that's kind of all the thoughts I have on it. Yeah, so I just wanted to say another thing as well. Sort of, this is just about my channel now. I plan on doing some Battlefield videos or some Rainbow Six videos. You know, new games that I kind of enjoyed myself, and give you guys my impressions. You know, for example, Rainbow Six, I want to say what I liked, what I disliked, what I hope happens, what I hope, you know, yeah, what I hope happens, I guess, obviously. And I kind of want to do a few impression videos of that. I kind of want to go back and do some gameplay videos of games that I have loved and played before, such as maybe Rust, which is I have an interest in doing because of the new version. There's also a few mainstream AAA title games like Assassin's Creed, or I don't know what else. Just Cause 3. Maybe the new Far Cry when it comes out. Definitely that I would like to cover. Maybe a full Let's Play, or maybe just an impressions video. Depends how much I like the video. Or, sorry, depends how much I like the game. I would definitely like to include, sorry about that. I would definitely like to include the new games that come out and give my impressions of them, definitely. And whether or not I enjoyed the game enough, then go on to make a Let's Play. I also plan on going back and doing old Let's Plays that I have done before or else wanted to do. Like, I really want to go back and do the Guild 2. But I kind of want to go a little bit newer and do the Guild 2 Renaissance, because I think it's more of an optimized game, more of a stable game. Sorry, that's the word I'm looking for. More of a stable game, definitely. And I know there's a few mods out for the game that make it even more stable, so if I can get around to getting that, I need to try to get it to 60 FPS. For some reason, it cannot do 60 FPS. So I really need to sort of, you know, fiddle around with that. Maybe go onto some forums, have a look. But I'll get around to doing that, definitely. So yeah, that's all I can think of. I kind of want to do some DayZ videos, because I've always had an interest and I had a liking towards DayZ, the mod and the game. So I'll definitely, or Rust, as I said before, or maybe Ark Survival Evolved, if that ever gets optimized, which I don't see coming anytime soon. But definitely those are a few select games that I would like to include. So yeah, that's all I have to say in the video anyway, guys, and I'm gonna try to get myself some more videos up of either Rainbow Six or maybe some more Battlefield, or definitely try to start a new Let's Play. But anyway, this is for now anyway. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, so if I upload more videos, please check them out, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Thanks very much, guys.